So this is the Tinkercad. Today we are designing. Let's take an object. You can see on the right side you are having many objects. Select the basic shapes. From that you are taking a cube. Click on that and just come here and click on this. It will be lying here, and you can change the radius and steps. And you can say that the shape is getting converted into the different size and shape. And you can get the desired shapes by with the combination of these radius and steps here. And you can rotate this platform. Right click and hold, and you can rotate this platform. You can see the object from all the angles. And to do this there is another option that you can click on this cube there at the left corner, and you can see the object from the different, and you can click on the home to come back to this place. You can click you can scroll in and scroll out to zoom in and zoom out. You can click on the white corners to change the dimensions. You can type it here, or you can just click on the black dots or the this nodes. You can change the dimension. You can click on these corners to change the dimensions. Click, hold and drag, and they will get changed. Now let us design an object like a ship. So we'll change the dimensions here 120 and 20, and use the combination of the radius to design a particular shape. So I have got this shape. Now I want to slice it half. So how to slice it half? I will take an empty space from this basic shapes that you can see, an empty cube here, and bring it and keep it here. Drag the object from its corner to change the shape and sufficiently cover the solid object. Now I want to lift this object from the work plane. Click, hold that cone, black cone, and lift it, and you can type the dimension here. I need to cut it half, hence 10 mm, because the height was 20 mm. And after doing this, click and drag and select these two objects and click group. Hence the empty surface has taken away the solid part, and this is how it is. But I want to make this hollow from inside, hence I have to duplicate this once and use the arrow keys from the laptop to take it out and make it hollow. Click on this right side here, you can see that, make it hollow, and change the dimensions, because I have to make it empty from inside. Hence the dimension of the empty space has to be less than the solid according to with respect to the wall thickness. And then after changing it, again same process, select and align it, align X, Y and Z, so that the object will get aligned with each other, and select once again and group it. Hence the object has got hollow from inside. To see that whether it has got hollow from inside or not, just take an empty box from there, keep it here and group them. Select them and group them, and you can see that the object has got empty from inside. Now to undo this, click on this undo option, and you can delete that empty space. Now I want to take any shape. That shape will come and fall on the work plane only. So to take the object on the floor of this shape, then I have to arrange a temporary work plane. Click on this work plane option and just tap it here. So the temporary work plane is here, and the object will come and fall on that. Click, hold the corners of this object and drag, so that the shape will change. The shape is with respect to the bottom part of this first design. Now I have to make this hollow, hence click and duplicate this and use the arrow keys to take it out, the duplicate part, and make it hollow by clicking here. And now you can change the dimension. As I said earlier, you can change the dimension with respect to the thickness of the wall. So so it was like 16, because I wanted a 2 mm thickness on both the sides. So now selecting object, this is the wrong method, because the bottom part is also getting selected. Change the view and select the object like this, and now you can align. So once you select there and align them in the X, Y and Z plane, hence they are now concentric. And now change the view again and select them, and now you can group them. So once you group it, this object also has got hollow from inside. So this work plane job is done. Now I can remove this. To remove that work plane, click on the work plane, take a work plane and click on this side, then it will go away. Now you have to align them again. Click these two objects and click on the object, select these two objects and click on the align object. Those are aligned. Do it in X and Y, don't do it in Z, because if you do it in Z, the object will get lifted to the center. So do it in only in X and Y. So once it is done, I want to have the windows on this sides. So I will take the work plane and put it here. Take the cylinder and place it here. Now the cylinder sides are not that finished, hence I will increase the sides here from this option, so that the cylinder will get a smooth finish. So I will reduce the dimensions as required, so from 20 to 10, and at this point I will increase the height of this cylinder. so that I can make this cylinder go through from this end to that end. So I'll increase the height, and as well as I will make it as hollow, that hollow option, and I will remove this work plane by clicking empty space. So this will slide through using the key arrow keys from the keyboard. And now I want to place this same cylinder, so I will click on this and duplicate, and use the arrow keys to place it adjacent to that. Once it is done, without clicking anywhere else, I will click on this duplicate, 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 so that the object will get placed equidistant from each other automatically. So after doing this, I have to group them again. So I will change, this is not the right way to select, so I will change the view first, and then I will select them like this, and then click on this group option, so that the solid space is cut by the empty space. Now I have to take the one more object, that is a stack. So I will take the I will take the work plane and put it on this floor, and I have taken the cylinder. I will change the dimension of the cylinder according as required, and here I have to make it duplicate, and I will make the duplicate using the duplicate option, and use the arrow keys from the laptop to just take it out of that original place and convert it into the whole, and change the dimensions, reduce the dimensions, only length and width, not the height here, because I have to have the pipe here. So I will increase the height of this empty space here, and then I will select these two objects, and after selecting, I will align them, and as soon as I align them in X, Z and X, Y and Z, and I will once again select them and group, so that I will get this empty space. Once I got this space, this is hanging in the air. To drop it on the work plane, just press D on the laptop, the keyboard, so it will be placed on the work plane. Now work plane job is done. I can remove this work plane, or you can just duplicate this cylinder and take it on the particular distance, and then once again click on duplicate. This will be placed accordingly. So I can remove this work plane now. So everything is ready. I want to just place a text here, so I will take a work plane here and put it here and use the text option. So the text option is I will change or edit the text. I will type the text whichever is required, and once I got the text here, I can reduce the size. So while reducing, always remember click, hold, shift option, so that you can say that scroll out, so that the object dimensions, or the whatever the object you are reducing the size, those will go in a proportion. So hence the object dimension has gone in a proportion, and beautifully it is placed here. So once it is done, you can remove the work plane. Click here, take a work plane and click on the empty space, so that will go. So you can change even colors. Click on solid and change the color, and now this is like embossing. Now I want to just make a cut through, like a carving kind of thing. So I'll increase the depth, you can say that, of an object. Click drag, and then I will change it to hollow, and use the laptop arrow keys to push it inside, and slowly without selecting any other object, only that alphabet and that floor I will select, and then group it. Hence the alphabet has cut through this structure, and I have got the carving structure inside. So this is done. Now object is ready. I have to align everything, but don't select everything and align it, because what happens, that smokestack will come together. So to avoid this, what I will do, I will align bottom two part first, X and Y. Don't do it for Z. And after doing it for X and Y, the final part is aligning the top smokestack and the first floor. So I will select those two, and I will align them only in X, not in Y and Z, only in X. And now after doing all this, finally select the entire object on the work plane and group it together. Hence the object is completely grouped, and now it is ready to export and ready to 3D print. So what you can do is, you can click on this export option, and the file will download, and from there you can 3D print.